The questions hacking away at the Met Police have now proved too much for the most senior police officer in Britain. He's gone.
I've taken this decision as a consequence of the ongoing speculation and accusations relating to the Met's links with News International at a senior level, and in particular in relation to Mr Neil Wallis, who, as you know, was arrested in connection with Operation Widens last week. In 2009, the Met entered into a contractual arrangement with Neil Wallis, terminating in 2010. I played no role in the letting or management of that contract.
Mr Wallis was once deputy editor at the News of the World. When he was arrested last week as part of the phone hacking inquiry, it emerged he'd recently been hired by the Met as a media consultant.
I think he feels that what will happen now is that this will go on and on. There'll be a drip, drip, drip attack on the Met and on its relations with the media, this whole nexus of links between Neil Wallis, the former News of the World executive, senior members of the Met. People will continue to obsess about this to such an extent that actually he won't be able to get on with doing what he wants to do, which is to continue to fight crime.
The added difficulty was that Mr Wallis had also worked for Champneys Health Resort, a retreat Sir Paul Stephenson used earlier this year to recover from leg surgery. His room and meals were paid for by the owner of Champneys, who's a close family friend.
Let me state clearly, I and the people who know me know that my integrity is completely intact. I may wish we had done some things differently, but I will not lose any sleep over my personal integrity.
His decision to step down leaves a vacuum at the Metropolitan Police, a force trying to carry out Operation Widens, the far-reaching and highly complex inquiry into phone hacking.
Sir Paul has led the force through difficult times, and although current circumstances show that there are still serious issues to be addressed, I believe that the force is operationally stronger today now than it was when he took over.
The Prime Minister has joined those praising Sir Paul's contribution in the capital, but his resignation has also prompted further questions.
He's taken this responsibility about appointing the deputy editor of the News of the World, even though he wasn't personally involved in that decision. But we've still got radio silence from the Prime Minister about the appointment of the editor of the News of the World, Andy Coulson, to Downing Street. So I think people will feel a sense of unease that there seems to be one rule for the police and a different rule for the Prime Minister.
So phone hacking now has another victim. This one, though, was the man charged with investigating just how deep this scandal goes. Tom Parmenter, Sky News.